Hey everybody, welcome back to Cooking with James. Now, it's been a while since I put out a video, just life things going on and whatnot, but back with some new videos, and we're going to be kicking it off with something simple and delicious again. We are going to be doing a rotisserie chicken, a 5-pounder in the Power XL Vortex 10 quart, 1700 watt. I can't wait to see how this thing turns out, so let's go ahead and get into the cook. All right, folks, this is what we got. We have a 5-pound chicken, whole chicken. Now, when you do this, you're gonna wanna take the insides out, and on my last video, people asked how to do it. It's real simple. You just put your hand in there, and there's gizzards and giblets and stuff. You just pull it out. That's it. So just make sure to take those out, and this is what we got, a nice 5-pound bird that we are going to do some rotisserie on. So the first thing that you're going to want to do, I took it out and just kind of patted it dry a little bit, is we're just going to season it up. What we're going to use is a little bit of Tony Chachere's Creole, give it a little bit of kick, and then some Famous Dave's rub. Now you can use anything that you want on this, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this over. We're going to season the bottom and the top. Make sure to get under the wings and the drumsticks as well, because we're actually going to be tying this up. So let's go ahead and season it up. Oh, sorry. One thing I forgot to mention before we season it up is you do want to go in with some high heat oil. What I have here is some avocado oil. You can use vegetable oil or canola oil, but just give it a nice little spray on the bottom and the top. And what this is going to do, two things. One, it's going to help crisp the skin up, and it's going to help the seasoning stick. So we got a little bit of oil on it. Now let's go ahead and season it up. Okay, so we have it all seasoned up, looking nice and pretty. And what we're going to do is go ahead and we're going to tie it up to make it fit a little better in the air fryer. So I'm going to show you that. Okay, so to the tying part. So I've already got where the wings are tied up, just to kind of show you. So you just want them tight, the string right around there. And then what we're going to do now is I got the string laying underneath where the legs are. We're going to go ahead and put those together, just bring them up just like that. Super easy. Get yourself a little knot. Sometimes it could be a pain to get the knot in because you want them kind of tight, but we're good to go there. All right, so we've got everything in order. Everything's tied up, looking good. Sometimes I'll put some string over the legs. Actually, I'm gonna put some string over the legs here. Cut a piece of string, and you can get this. It's just barbecue twine, cooking twine, baking twine. You can find this at any one of your local grocery stores in the baking section. So here in the legs, at the end, just go ahead and tie those up real quick. Not a big deal, just like that. And then make sure to cut off any extra string at the end. I'll just cut those. But we're good to go. So now we're going to get it on the spit. I'll show you that. Okay, so this is the spit that it comes with. And right off the bat, there's a little divot right here, and there's one on each side. One of the sides will have to be into the divot. The other side we'll be putting on wherever it fits on this. So all you do is you take it through the back of the chicken here, up through, so you can get it out here, and then stick it in the back of the chicken. Make sure these tongs go in to the chicken because you want to secure. And where the legs are here, make sure this is underneath those. All right, you're gonna pick it up like this, and this piece just goes right on there, just like that. And then stick it right into this portion of the chicken. Yeah, make sure they stick on both sides. There we go. And then once it's in, both sides of the chicken, there's a little screw. Just go ahead and screw it down so it's tight. And we're good to go. All right. So there we are. We've got it all secured. Now obviously some of the seasoning came off from everything. So I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to get some seasoning off of this board here, but I'm going to go ahead and put some more seasoning on it, and then we'll meet you at the air fryer. See you in a minute. Okay, so here we are at the Power XL Vortex 10 quart. So first thing, we're just going to open this up. All right, and what you're going to want to do on the spit itself, see if we can get you a good shot, but this side is a little more robust versus this side doesn't have that big of a a piece here. This part goes in the motor, all right, which is on the left hand side of the machine. There's a rack in here, just put it in and just push it back and make sure it locks right into the hole in the back. I know you can't really see it that well, but it's pretty self-explanatory. When you get it back there, just push it in, it locks in just like that. All right, so from there, let's go ahead, close this thing up, hit the power button. We're actually gonna pump this up to 400 degrees. We're gonna set it for 45 minutes, and we'll probably check it at about 30 or so. So hit the power button, and then go ahead and hit that rotisserie button right over here, and it should be spinning. Let's go ahead and take a look down here, see what we got. There we go. All right, guys, so we are actually 38 minutes in. As you can see, there's 7 minutes left, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, and it's looking absolutely amazing. Now what you want to do is you need a thermometer, because the internal temperature of the chicken, you want around 165 for breast and everything. We're sitting at 160 right there, and juices are dripping everywhere. Oh yeah. Let me give this one more rotation so we can actually check the breast. So I'm just going to let it rotate a little more till we get to the top of the breast, which we're almost there. All right, look at that. Let's check the breast. 48, 149, 150, 154, or 153. So yeah, so we're at about 150 to 155 degrees. We're gonna close this up, and we actually have 7 minutes left. So we're gonna let it run for the 7 minutes, but we'll get 10 more minutes. So 10 more minutes, this should be done. We'll see you then. All right, guys, so we have about 1 minute left or so. Should be a little less than actually 1 minute. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here because it's on the breast part, and I'm gonna just check to see where we're at with the breast. 162, 164, 165. There we are. So this is done. I know the other side of the breast was done. So what you're gonna want to do now comes with a tool here, and you just go ahead and stick that in and pull it out. Oh, it's gonna have juices dripping everywhere, but that thing looks absolutely amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna get it over to the cutting board, and we're gonna cut into this thing. See you in a minute. All right, so we got the chicken here, and actually I've just been letting it sit for about 15 minutes. Now to take the spit out, super easy. Let it cool down for about 5 minutes, unscrew the tongue and pull it out, cut the strings, no problem at all. But this is what we ended up with. Let's see the cavity, but this thing is looking amazing. Now I'm actually going to bring it in here a little bit, zoom in, because we're going to cut into this thing. There we go. So let's get you focused in, and we got our leg here. And well, I don't even know if I need a knife, to be honest. Look at that. That just, it's a quarter. That just comes right off. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Look at that. And you know I've got to take a bite. Oh my gosh. The wing in the back, that is good. That seasoning that we used, that was awesome. So we cut in the back real quick, kind of get that wing off. So we just pull that wing off. Oh, and another chunk too. I'm actually gonna try that. That was hot. That is good. And tender, well, the bones are just falling apart, as you can see. And let's do the breast. We're gonna just cut right down the breast real quick. Right down the bone plate. And look at that. Let me break, oh, that is hot. I gotta pick this whole thing up. I'm not gonna wash my hands because, well, they're just all greasy and stuff, but perfectly cooked. The breast is just tender and fall apart. I don't know, look if you can see the juices that are in there still. I mean, just succulent. I mean, look at this. That is one fine breast. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Super good. I can't stop eating. Perfectly cooked all the way through, about 50 minutes. And oh, look at all the meat is just super amazing. All right, we're gonna bring it back up top. We'll see you in a minute. All right, so we are finished with the rotisserie chicken in the Power XL Vortex 1700 watt 10 quart. Yeah, it's a mouthful. Anyway, the chicken turned out phenomenal. I'm about halfway done with it already. Been killing it. About 50 minutes or so, but you always want to cook to temperature, not time. Make sure that chicken is done at 165. If you have any comments, drop them below. I'll respond. Like I said, I've been out for a minute, but I'm back. I'm gonna be doing a lot of cooks on this, so make sure to give a thumbs up and leave an awesome comment and share this video if you like it. With that being said, we will catch you on the next cook. Thanks for watching.